In the future world, the poor are not allowed to wear shoes at work, because the factory floor is wired with 500 volts of electricity. If anyone breaks the rules, the entire workshop is punished. They must work 12 hours a day just to earn a hot shower. That's considered the best benefit they can get. Each worker has their own private room. A straw on the wall constantly supplies food, so they have enough energy to keep working for the factory. On his first day, Matt was warned by a guard wearing insulated boots. Until he pays off his debt, he must follow all the rules here. Matt was assigned to Workshop 3 on the 7th floor. The supervisor warned him, "In this team, you must give your all to assemble the machines, because each workshop competes every week. The losing team is punished with a 3-minute electric shock." After work, everyone lines up to return to their dorms. Matt noticed a co-worker gesturing through the window. Due to strict information control, they can only communicate through sign language. He looked down and saw how massive the factory complex truly was. Back in the dorm, someone warned him, the floor is also electrified. To prevent escape, the voltage is activated during sleeping hours. Though the room provides basic supplies and the straw constantly delivers food, the food has no flavor. Each bite tastes like dust. Only the top-ranked workshop can enjoy a meal with actual taste. That became everyone's sole motivation to fight on. As days passed, Matt slowly adapted to this life. He became more skilled on the production line. Their team's performance quickly rose to first place, but at the final push, one teammate suddenly collapsed. Matt quickly helped his teammate into the hallway. Seeing his condition worsen by the minute, the team leader immediately requested a doctor for an examination, to cut down on costs. The factory doctors were also chosen from the workers. He had once worked as a medic. This time he walked barefoot carrying a medical kit, and began examining Jason. The leader begged him to save Jason, because if he held on for just 3 more days, Jason would gain his freedom. But the doctor sadly shook his head. Jason's body was completely exhausted. He wouldn't survive much longer. With that, he let Jason stop breathing ahead of time. The doctor sighed, jealous that he could leave this world so easily. Matt was utterly confused, but the doctor quietly revealed the cruel truth. A few days ago, a worker on the 4th floor paid off his debt and left the company. But within 2 days, he was dragged back to the 2nd floor workshop to continue working. The contract was filled with countless traps. Once you signed it, it meant becoming a slave to the factory forever. When the 2nd floor workers discovered the truth, they rioted. To quell the chaos, the company electrocuted the floor for 2 full days. As a result, 49 workers never walked out again. So, Jason leaving so peacefully was already considered fortunate. After hearing everything, the leader's faith collapsed instantly. He decided to follow Matt and find a way to escape the factory together. Matt began working on a plan. Each workshop had 49 workers, but only 3 guards watching them. If they could deal with the high voltage floor, they could overpower the guards with sheer numbers. Soon, a new worker was escorted into the workshop. The guards used a lift platform to bring him in. Matt noticed that the lift didn't touch the floor while moving, which meant no high voltage, and the arrival of new workers was the best chance to strike the guards. There was also a public restroom in the workshop. Matt removed the cover and found the water pipe. He scraped it slowly with a file. As long as he kept at it, the water would eventually burst out. Based on these clues, Matt devised a perfect plan and shared it with the leader. Tomorrow, a new worker would be brought in. It would be the best time to act. The next day, everyone anxiously awaited the newcomer's arrival. The workers secretly hid machine parts as weapons. Matt hid in the restroom, scraping the pipe desperately. Finally, he pried the pipe open with a wrench. Water gushed out. At that moment, the alarm blared. The guards escorted the new worker to the platform. Seeing Matt soaked from head to toe, everyone knew the first step of the plan had worked. The water quickly spread across the workshop, and the workers moved on to step 2 of the plan. One worker deliberately started a fight, drawing the guards' attention. They warned him not to move. At that moment, Matt rushed toward the lift and jammed it with his wrench. Another worker charged forward, but his weight tipped the platform over. Fortunately, the newcomer knocked the guard down in time. The guard on the platform quickly fought back, and the workers grabbed parts to fight desperately. As the situation spiraled out of control, the guards hurriedly called the security room to activate the high voltage. The leader ordered everyone to climb onto the workbenches. When security pressed the switch, the water-covered floor instantly shorted out. Matt's plan worked perfectly. Seeing this, the leader ordered a full attack. Matt rushed the platform and seized the guard's weapon, opening a path for the workers. The water continued to spread, even seeping into the lower workshops. Others realized that something huge was happening upstairs. Soon, the workers seized the security room and took the weapons. The control room sensed danger and ordered the building's high voltage activated, trying to wipe out all the workers at once. But it was already too late. Under the leader's threat, the manager was forced to shut down the system. As the hydroelectric plant outside shut down, the building completely lost power. Then the backup power kicked in, but the backup power could only supply the lights. From that moment, the workers no longer feared the high voltage. The leader picked up the microphone, broadcasting the dark truth to the whole factory, exposing the traps hidden in the contracts, and telling everyone that following the rules would never bring freedom. The workers stormed out shouting slogans, while the guards had long since hidden in the warehouse in fear. At last they reached the main gate. Even though the building stood above the sea, they dove into the water without hesitation, because before them the blue sky and white clouds marked the path home.